What's up, people? This is your boy Nana Yaosu, and welcome to day 7 of our 10 days Lemons to Lemonade series. Are you guys not learning anything? Well, I am. I'm having so much fun. This is making me research more things, so that I can come to you. I respect your time so much, so I don't just come here. I make sure that I'm bringing you value. All right, so welcome to today's session. Today, what are we talking about? We are talking about the things that happen after the advertisement. Okay, what happens if you are running your business online, right? And because you can't go to your customers, or because we should exercise, one social distancing or the other, we can't really get to our customers. Okay, but yet we have to sell to them. So we are running adverts, or because of what we've been through COVID-19, we are adapting new ways of doing things. So we want to adapt the online method of doing business. So we want to run adverts. What happens after the advert? That is what we are going to talk about today. So guys, I've enjoyed your feedback so much. That gives me courage. I mean, it gives me some encouragement that I'm doing something right, and it helps me, or it boosts my confidence to come here always to have an interaction with you guys. Okay, so some of you guys have asked some amazing questions, and I've answered you, and your feedback is telling me, is showing positive signals that people are learning new things out there. All right, now if you still have any questions, I'm happy and I'm open to answer your questions. All right, so in the comment box, you can type your questions there, or you can DM me, or whatever it takes to get your questions answered. Also, from day one, I gave my website out. Okay, that is newmoneyacademy.com/free PDF. That is where I gave the 50 companies or 50 businesses that you can get into now. Now, COVID-19 has changed a lot of things. It has changed the face of business. So if you want to go into a business and make sure that you don't fail, well, these businesses have been tried and tested. They've shown that even in economic depression, they are able to thrive, they are able to do well, they are able to attain success. Right? So I gave out 50 industries or 50 businesses you can start. You can check it out. And I also gave a list of some companies that started in times of financial hardship. Right? Just like people have started crying because the other countries, are on lockdown, planes are not flying, so goods are delaying and everything. How can you re-strategize? Okay, so these companies, they started in financial crisis, and they were able to make it. So you want to check it out for yourself. I also said that some of the things I spoke about, like the Facebook advertising, setting up your Facebook account and all. I'm going to record my screen, all right, so that you guys can see the actual process. So I'm going to also include that. So you want to check the website, check out newmoneyacademy.com, okay, /free PDF, and I'm going to get all the resources. Okay, so today's discussion. What happens after advertisement? After advertisement, 2 things happen. Only 2. You either make the sale or you don't make the sale. If they express interest in your product, they either buy or they don't buy. There is no middle ground. All right? Now, afterwards, after these 2 things, there is only one thing that should happen. And what's that? Follow up. All right? If only you want your business to grow, if only you want to be in business, then you have to follow up. You have to take follow up very, very seriously. Okay? Now, I remember when I opened my first account. That was in 2005. I went to the bank. They took my details and everything. They opened my account. I gave them the money. I deposited the money, and that was all. I didn't receive, there was nothing like alert, nothing. Okay, if you need your balance, you have to go all the way to the bank. Even at times, when you go to other branches, that wasn't where you opened your account. They will refer you to go to your branch. Right? Things were not so flexible. But now, what is happening? Banks are sending alerts. With time, they started sending the alerts. As soon as you make your withdrawal, you get your alert. As soon as you deposit your money, you get your alert. Okay? We were still paying money and withdrawing, filling forms. But now what's happening? That is no more. Even if you want to make a deposit, just take your money to the counter. You don't have to fill any form. They are trying to make things as simple as possible for customers, because customers don't have time now. They don't have the patience to wait any longer. Okay? So now, banks have learned something. Even on birthdays of customers, they send them messages. All right? How many of you have been receiving messages since this COVID-19 started? Banks are sending messages to their customers. Those days, you won't see such a thing. But now they've realized that the customer is now sophisticated. Okay, we need to follow up on the customer, because a lot of people, a lot of banks. Let me ask you this: what is the main, what's the main business of banking? Okay, or the main relationship between a banker and the customer? You just go and deposit your money when you need it. You go for your money, all right? All banks can do it, but why is it that you keep going to that same branch or that same bank? It's just simple. It's because of the customer service, right? I mean, you can agree or disagree, but that is the bottom line. Okay? Some banks are even going to the extent of sending gifts, sending birthday messages to their customers, right? If you see such a message from your banker, how do you feel? You feel like, this person thinks of me. This bank, they think of me, right? They are trying to register their thought or their business or their brand in your mind, so that every time you think of going to transact any business, you won't think of going anywhere else, but you go to that particular branch or that particular bank. All right? For their VIP customers, they send them gifts during Christmas, during some holidays. They treat them special. Customer care. Follow up. You understand? And that is what you should be doing. For most of us, after we run the ad and we make the sale, that's all. We put the customers aside. Right? That is not how to do business, especially in today's world where things are some way. You understand? We need to look at following up on our customers. All right? And that is going to get us to make a sale over and over and over again. Consistently, just register your thoughts in their mind, so that anytime they think about the kind of service you provide, you'll be the one that will come in their minds. Right? Okay. And did you also know that the greater part of our sales come from follow-up? Right? I even brought 2 bottles here, and I gave you I tried to explain with the rice and the bowl and the bottles. All right? So in case you didn't see that video, I want you to go and check it out. It was very insightful, and it was an exciting one. I talked about retargeting. All right? So follow up. You have to follow up consistently. That's why I spent time on retargeting. It means retargeting is a form of follow-up. You are targeting them again because they have expressed interest. Okay, you make the ad, they express interest, then you follow up on them to try to make the sale. That's when you don't make the sale. Even if you make the sale, you still have to follow up and offer them different products of yours. You understand? So whichever way you decide to look at it, follow-up is key. Right? Now, during day 6, our last episode, I spoke about the importance of having a website. Okay? Let's compare something. Just in case, I'm talking about what happens after advertising. You are supposed to take your customers' details in order to follow up. Right? So everybody that comes to your branch, that comes to your office, that comes to your shop, you are supposed to take down their details so that you can follow up. Let's just imagine you being in your office, in your shop, and you have to do this. You have to take the person's name. Everybody that comes there, every day, every customer, you have to take their phone number, you have to take their name, you have to take their email address, their date of birth. If you want to, keep closer, be close to them, and nurture the relationship, you have to take some information from them. Just imagine you don't have a website, you are doing this every day. I don't know about you, but me, after some days, look, I'll get fed up. I'll just get tired. And even through the day, you will not be willing to do it for everybody. And even sometimes, some people just work there. We are not always in our best of moods. So you go to work and Charlie, you woke up on the wrong side of bed. Alright? But someone comes and will start to annoy you. Master, you won't even mind them. Talk less of going to take their name and the phone number and details, other details to follow up on them. You understand? Some people, as they just enter, they've not done anything, they've not spoken, they've not uttered a word, but you just don't want to have any interaction with them. You wish that they just left without even saying a word. Alright? Yet you are supposed to take the details so that you can follow up. Because challenge, as it is said, customer is king. The customer runs your business. If there is no customer, there is no business. That is why a lot of people are crying that businesses are not moving on. Right? Because there is no sale. The sale is not coming. You understand? But let's just take it as that you have a website. And the website is structured such that your online business is very attractive. Whoever comes there after you create the ad or after you get them to visit your website, whoever lands on your website and wants to do business with you has to give you their phone number, their email address, their name, and other details before they can buy. Before they get to your site, they are hot leads. They need the products or the service you are selling or you are rendering. So they will give you all the details. Meanwhile, you are somewhere. You are not even present to look over their shoulders or anything. You understand? But they have to do it. So they do it even willingly. Do you get it? So, website, you need it. In today's business world, you need a website. You need a website. You need a website. I don't know, going forward, if things become some way, Charlie, how you are going to manage it. Let's just imagine your physical location. How many people are able to see your shop? Right? You just reach about, you reach a few meters from where they see. If they don't see it, out of mind, out of sight. But if you are online, you have structured your business such that the customers are seeing you every time. You are, in their minds, you are in memory. Anytime they think about your products, they think about you. They go to your website, they transact. Meanwhile, you are not even there. You are not present. How good is that going to be? Do you get it? I also spoke about pixels. If you have a website and they even go onto your website, and mind you, those websites, there are two types of websites to me. I gave the analogy in episode 6. Okay, a website that's like someone handing brochures and going to sleep, and someone taking the customer through the process so that they make the sale. Okay, so the website is taking the details of the person, whoever visits your site. They go to the site, and because they don't buy or because they don't need your free PDF or whatever it is, they don't give you the details. There is Pixel, right? That will send information to Facebook that this person has visited your website, even as they didn't buy. So now, still, you can retarget them with your adverts. We are still talking about what happens after your advert. What happens if you are not able to make the sale? What happens if you make the sale? How are you going to get them to buy over and over and over again? Right? Let's look at one analogy. Just imagine 10 people come to your office or your shop at a go. They all want to buy it urgently and they all need your attention at the same time. How are you going to handle it? I bet you will not handle it yourself and your staff. You can't handle all of them at once. Okay, yet all of them need some kind of service, some kind of attention. You can't do all at once. Right? So some will end up exiting. Okay? I don't know about you, but it has happened to me. You go somewhere and they are like, you don't feel good because nobody is attending to you. Right? Probably there are some other people there who got there before you. Okay, and so the staff there are attending to them. So you have to wait for your turn. But look, we just don't have time. Customers of today, they don't have time. They will leave and go. But just imagine you having an online shop or your business online. 100 people can even go on the site and buy at the same time, transact business at the same time. okay, and make the sale. They can buy whatever they want to buy at the same time. Okay, so I saw something online. You know, I felt happy about it. They were there. A family had gathered in front of a PC, and the mobile phone was just beeping with messages. Bling, bling, bling. The messages were just flowing, and they wrote, "That's what evidence of online success." Okay, they just wrote down there, evidence of online success. Guess what the messages were? The messages were alerts. People buying. The messages were just flowing, bling, 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 and they were happy. You know, the family had gathered. They were happy about it. They were just looking at the phone. Okay, I think it was a business of like a 22-year-old guy. You understand? That is what happens. 100 people, 1,000 people can buy at the same time. Meanwhile, you are somewhere doing something else. It offers you time for other things. So, whichever way you decide to look at it, master, you can't go around it. You need a website. Okay? You need to get your business online, whatever it is. All right? However you decide to look at it. Okay? So, we are learning this. Very soon, a lot of people will get into the online space. Will be looking for websites. Some have websites, but for years, the website hasn't generated a penny. There is a reason why. Okay? So, the scope of this training doesn't allow me to go deep into it. So, if you want to know more, this is just by the way, if you want to know more how to set up a website, a high converting website, right? You can send me an email, New Money Academy @gmail.com, right? Okay, so newmoneyacademy@gmail.com. If you need to know how, you don't know how to start, you don't know where to start, okay, you don't know who to contact to build you that website, not just any website, that website that can maximize your sale, okay, you can send me an email or you call me. You call my office, okay, or you call my office 0277240028, or you send WhatsApp, okay, to this number. Or you send us an email, newmoneyacademy@gmail.com, okay, so that we can take you through how to get yourself a website, a high converting website, okay? Okay, so now let me ask you one important question. Do you have a customer database for your business? Remember I said you need to be keeping details, not just the phone number, because you think, oh, I run ads, they send me messages on WhatsApp, so sometimes you don't even know the names of the people. All right? Okay. Do you have a customer database? I don't just mean numbers, names with phone numbers, with some information, with birthdays that you can send them a message on their birthday and they will be shocked. They wouldn't expect that from you. Okay, Charlie, that thing is Christmas marks, eh? Christmas, you send them a message, but the birthdays is very special. Do you have a website that can do that for you? Or you do have a customer database like that, with information like that? Now, there is a online marketing mathematics calculation. You know, this is not guaranteed, but almost all the marketing gurus I know online, okay, they use this as an average for their business. The online business owners. It's like this. One person is equal to $1. Let's just say we are in Ghana. So cedis. So for every customer you have, for every customer database, for every customer in your customer database, this is how much they are worth every month, per month. So one person equals $1 or 1 cedi per month, averagely. Okay, so these are the calculations of gurus, online marketing gurus. So if one person equals $1 or 1 cedi, if you have 100 people in your list, in your database, it's equal to $100 or 100 cedis per month. Okay? Per month, averagely. Just imagine your customer database. You have 1,000 people or 10,000 people. It means every month you can make 10,000 Ghana cedis just by having the list and nurturing it consistently. Okay, so this is not something we should take lightly at all. Those customers who come to buy, who come to make enquiries, if you have the database, you send them messages consistently, you interact with them, you send them emails consistently, this is how much they are worth to your business. This is on the average. It is not guaranteed though, but if you're able to do your work well, right? So, I want you to do yourself a favor, okay, and ask yourself, how much do you want to make for your business every month? Okay, so the answer you give yourself should determine the effort you put in building your customer database, right? How you build your database, how you build your customer database is also another topic that we talk about. Okay, it's very interesting. The business online is very, very interesting. Look, if you are able to dedicate yourself to learn, okay, if you dedicate yourself to learn, there is no way you are going to fail. Especially with me here, okay, because I'll be coming to you with a lot of gold, a lot of value. So if you make a date with me, if you follow me, if you do what I say, you don't have a problem. Okay, we are building together. We are building something together. All right? So one person equals 1 cedi a month. 100 people equals 100 cedis a month. All right? 10,000 people equals 10,000 cedis a month. 100,000 people in your database equals 100,000 Ghana cedis a month on average. All right? Now, I want you to also note that this is just the average. But if you're able to do your work well, if you're able to build your office, if you're able to build products that they will need, you're able to know the dynamics of the things I'm talking about. This is just the average. You can average like 2 cedis for every person or 5 cedis for every person a month. Let's just say your average is not 1. You are good at what you do. So your average is for your average for every customer you have in your customer database is 5 cedis for every person. If you have 5 people, it means it's 5 cedis every month. If you have 100 people, just do the calculation for yourself. You understand? Just on the average. Okay? And this is, as a result of nurturing them, sending them messages, being close to them, building a relationship with them. If you're able to do this, you don't have to worry about Facebook ads. Okay? Because the last stop is building your own customer database. Alright? So, one of these days, I'll be going into, a lesson that will teach us how to build loyal customers, an army of loyal customers who will be willing to give us money over and over and over again. Okay? You see how the people, the Shatawales and the Sakwadias and the Stone Boys, they've been able to build an army of loyal people, loyal customers. I'm going to go into that. I'll show you the dynamics of that one of these days. Just stick and stay with me. Okay? But tomorrow, I'm going to show you the types of traffic. Alright? And the list, the number of people in your list, your customer database forms the last stop. That is where all traffic, the works to get traffic to your business. That is where it ends. Okay, so don't miss tomorrow's lesson for anything. Okay, it's going to be very, very exciting. Okay, so some people will be like, what of WhatsApp? I run ads. I don't have a website, but I give them my WhatsApp number. They send me WhatsApp messages, and I sell to them. What about that? Do I still need a website? Look, let me tell you this. Those who contact you on WhatsApp, it is just because they have seen your product. They need it. So they send you a message. Most of them don't save the phone numbers. And if you have ever used WhatsApp for business, if you are sending bulk messages, those who have not saved your numbers, If you are sending broadcasts, those who have not saved your number, they will not receive the message. If you are using WhatsApp, it is only those who have saved your number. Okay, so just imagine you have a list of 1,000 people. You want to send all of them a message. Okay, and because they are not receiving, you are sending one after the other, 1,000. So in a day, if you are sending 1,000 messages to everybody, just imagine your whole day will be dedicated to sending messages. Do you understand? Your whole day will be consumed. But if you have their email and you are using email marketing for your follow-up, you are safe. Okay, because it has the ability to send bulk messages. If you are using text messages, there are text messaging platforms, bulk text messaging platforms you can use to send bulk messages. That one you do, one click, all your 1,000 customers will receive whatever message you want to send across. Do you get it? So, Charlie, however you look at it, you need to get your own website. Somebody says owning a website is your online real estate, right? You have a portion of the online for yourself. Okay, so if you don't have an online business, a website, if you are not established online, please, it is fine to start by using WhatsApp, to start your business using WhatsApp, but don't be comfortable there. You have to go, you have to move. WhatsApp, excuse me, WhatsApp is just one of the many ways, okay, of building your database, but don't just rely on that. All right, you can use Instagram, you can use Facebook, you can use all the social media platforms for that. Okay, so I hope you've learned something. Again, you want to visit www.newmoneyacademy.com/free PDF for the list of the companies I gave, and also for the screen recordings I'll be doing about Facebook, establishing yourself on Facebook, right? And also, if you need these things, whatever I've spoken about, advertising, Facebook advertising, retargeting, the concept, online concepts, building your website. If you're like challenging, so you need help, you can just send us a WhatsApp on 0277240028, or send us an email to newmoneyacademy.com. An email to newmoneyacademy@gmail.com. Alright, so I hope you've learned something today. So tomorrow we'll be back here to talk about traffic, the types of traffic. So you don't want to miss it. I hope you've learned something today. So I'll meet you again, tomorrow. Alright, but don't keep this to yourself. You need to share. Let other people see what is going on here. Okay, share this video on your timeline. Keep sharing. Let people know. Let people also get the same information you've gotten. Right? Because we are in the information age. If you don't have information for your business, Charlie, you are living in darkness, and it's going to be very, very terrible. Alright, so share this. Give me a thumbs up. Comment in the comment box down below. We'll come here again tomorrow for the episode 8. Alright, so till I see you again in episode 8, stay focused on your side hustle. Peace out.